Clara was the first documented Ugandan woman who shed her blood for professing her faith in Jesus Christianity, and was killed at the same time as the 22 Catholic and 23 Anglican Ugandan converts. So how come she's not listed among the Uganda martyrs? And what is the possibility that she will ever be a saint? Clara was a royal princess, a beloved daughter of King Mutesa and Nagadya, one of the 85 official wives of Mutesa I, and a sister of Kabaka Mwanga, whom to date is most remembered for ordering for the death of the Uganda martyrs.
Among those who died for their faith was a lady, this princess, Nalumansi, Catherine, Clara. But the Baganda cannot say Clara, they say Clara. That's why they have written as the Baganda normally say the word. This princess Nalumansi was the sister to King Mwanga. And he had been converted to Christianity because religion started in the palace. So she was one of the Christians who had been converted. And now, after being converted to Christianity, she started learning about the Bible. And in the Bible, we have a number of instructions, including the Ten Commandments. So after Nalumansi had learning about murder and said, "Thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not kill," so she went to his brother, the king, and said, "It's not right to kill people." And this annoyed the king.
She was born in Banda, most likely in the year 1863. As a princess, Nalumansi had more freedom of movement than ordinary young women, and so it happened that she visited the first mission of the White Fathers at Nabulagala. The Anglican missionaries of Church Missionary Society had already come to Uganda then, and Nalumansi felt attracted by their teaching and joined the catechmenate of the Anglicans at Natete. She was baptized on 18th March 1882 together with Joseph Mukasa Balikudembe, Jacob Buzabaliao, Matthias Mulumba, and Noah Mwangari, all four today honored as the Uganda martyrs. Nalumansi is not honored as a Uganda martyr because she was not recorded in the history, just like the Uganda martyrs, and therefore she was not canonized by the Pope. However, there is hope that she will finally be canonized.
Has been to be declared by the authority, especially these matters we are talking about were declared matters in Canterbury, according to the Anglican Communion. So if her name comes on the list and she's taken and declared, then we shall be having a woman matter on the list.
Nalumansi met her death by being clobbered in the head following the orders of her brother to have her killed after she went against the traditional ways.
Have the two gods, the other gods. So he forsook everything that was traditional.
According to the history of Buganda, this was the first time that the life of a royal princess ended in such a violent and tragic way. Her mother Nagadya was not afraid to blame King Mwanga for the assassination of her daughter, and she clearly stated the reason why Mwanga had killed her: out of hatred for her faith in Jesus Christ. Mwanga, on the other hand, had Princess Nalumansi killed as she stood as a threat to his throne, clearly defying his orders. Mwanga's advisors had also spelled out Nalumansi's past sins, giving her a bad name before the king, such as Princess Clara Nalumansi's fiery character of going against the norms of the day and traditional beliefs, such as banning witchcraft, refusing to pay homage to the dead, and choosing to marry one of the catechmen Kadu.
Second, the other gods, and now she was believing in the Almighty God. That meant she could not really have the two gods, the other gods. So he forsook everything that was traditional. And in the end, Nalumansi, being a princess, and during her time and the reign of King Mwanga, the ruling king in England was a queen. That's Queen Victoria. So it's possible as people say, that Mwanga thought Nalumansi wanted to take over the throne and become the queen of Buganda. It was a threat to the kingdom and to him. So that's why he ordered her killing.
As much as Mwanga had forgiven her for these past sins, later he turned around and her death came as a lesson to show that women were becoming rebellious and this needed to be controlled.
The thing that was traditional. And in the end, Nalumansi, being a princess, and during her time and the reign of King Mwanga, the ruling king in England was a queen. That's Queen Victoria. So it's possible, as people say, that Mwanga thought Nalumansi wanted to take over the throne and become the queen of Buganda. It was a threat to the kingdom and to him. So that's why he ordered her killing. But Nalumansi dies later.
History has not revealed exactly what happened to Joseph Kadu after the death of Nalumansi because of the turbulent years that followed the death of his wife. First, there was a rebellion of the Muslims and the Christians against King Mwanga in September 1888. Mwanga fled the country and his brother Chiwewa became king of Buganda from 10th September 1888 up to 21st October 1888. Then the Muslims seized power and killed King Chiwewa. They expelled all missionaries, Protestants and Catholics alike. What we know for sure is that Princess Nalumansi's mother also turned into a Christian convert after the violent death of her daughter and was baptized at Rubaga. Clara Nalumansi is buried at Kazo, close to the tomb of the Namasole. In 1892, the corpse of Joseph Kadu was taken to Kazo as well and buried at a little distance from the tomb of Nalumansi. Later on, a little chapel was built over the tomb of the princess, but the grave of her husband, Joseph Kadu, remained outside the chapel. Many people go on pilgrimage to that place and pray for her intercession. They really believe that Clara Nalumansi is the first woman martyr in Uganda. Some people claim that they have been healed from incurable diseases through her intercession. Also, a statue in honor of Clara Nalumansi is in the Uganda Martyrs Museum. Several women are honored today as martyrs, such as Cecilia, who was a noble woman in Rome, Esther John, who served as a nurse in Pakistan in the 60s, Catherine of Alexandria, to mention but a few. Who knows? If Clara Nalumansi is ordained by the Vatican, she could make it to the list of the female martyrs and even the Uganda martyrs as the first female Ugandan martyr.